Hello everyone to this week's guitar lesson. Today we're gonna learn some basic right hand strumming. I hope you all had fun with the spider last week. Let's warm up together and let's do the spider together. Let's put a little twist on it rather than playing it just straight. Let's add a little rhythm to it, okay? And let's use this rhythm. Then next string. Very good. And at the moment I can't remember whether we went the other direction last week. If we did, then I'm sorry. If we didn't, you can also go the other way down, but it's a lot harder. So if you don't, if you're not able to do it properly yet, just going one way, just forget about going down. But if you want to, you can do the same thing from this direction, which goes like this then. And then cool. Always play it as slow as possible so that you can play it properly. Right, next warm-up exercise. You remember what we did the last couple of weeks. I'm gonna play a couple of chords, like a little groove, and I'd like you to use the high E string or the B string. You can also use both of them and just come up with a melody that goes on top of it. I'm gonna play something like this. I'm gonna play. This goes on and you just start to play a melody. Something like this. Remember, you can't do anything wrong, just go for it. Alright, 1, 2, 3. One more round. Actually, let's do one more round. Sweet. What were we gonna do? Some basic right hand strumming. You also remember last week we learned our first 3 chords, which were A minor, E minor and D. Now today I'd like you to learn, or I'm gonna show you the entire version of the song, of the chord. Last week we just used stripped down versions of the A minor chord, of the E minor chord and of the D chord. And if we play the whole chord, like with all the fingers, A minor, instead of just like this, we can add the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. So it goes like this. open A string, middle finger on the second of the D string, ring finger on the second fret of the G string, and index first fret of the B string. E minor, instead of just like this, we add the middle finger on the A string second fret and the ring finger on the D string second fret. Then it sounds like this. And the D, we just leave it as it is, as we learned it last week. Cool. Now, we either can pick it, like we did last week, or we can strum it. I'm going to show you two simple strumming patterns which you can then practice. The first one goes like this. I'm going to play it fast and then I'm going to slow it down. So the first one. If I slow it down, it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And actually, before you play it, try to just play it on with the open strings. So just with your right hand, you just keep your right hand as loose as possible, and you play with your fingertips, okay? So like this. Just try and play. Once again. Down, 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 up. And then once you're comfortable doing that, just add the chords. First very slow. Then just speed it up a bit. Cool. Second pattern, we play it like this. Same chords, but we play down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, slow this one down, it's like this. Yeah. Screw that one up, start again. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe. If this is the first video you're watching, go back to the start, as I'm starting at the very beginning. And as every week I'm going to read you out a random fact out of my random facts book. This week it's... oh, that was my neighbor opening his car. Here, a tiger's tongue is so rough that if it licked your hands, it would draw blood. See you all next week. Bye.